Hello and welcome everyone. So this is going to be a very interesting lecture. In this we are going to study about the timer setup on the automatic control panel. Okay, so how to adjust the timer, what all time are mentioned in the automatic control panel for each operation, and how does this timers play their role. So let us see what all timers are there. So here we can see
a message for every marine engineer out there. First time joining and scared of what will happen on board? Our Combat Achiever packages show real shipboard videos before you step on, so you join with confidence. Junior engineers still repeating those basic mistakes? Our basic troubleshooting package helps you avoid the same errors we all made on board ship. Fourth engineer, go in depth into purifiers and compressors. Izzat nahi kamani kya? Third engineer, learn auxiliary engine overhauling and boiler testing step by step. To all second engineers and chief engineers and VTOs, hydraulics, maneuvering, electrical circuit diagrams, PLC, PID, reefer and AC system. Guys, troubleshooting should be your forte. अगर जहाज पे इज्जत अपने juniors की चाहिए तो troubleshooting आनी चाहिए. 24 packages, many more coming soon. 2-year subscription. That's M&D Flex, not a course, but a technical lifeline you need on ship. Check out our free trial videos. Link is in description box.
There are various timers which are for different purposes. Okay, so we will see what are the timers. We see in front of us, this is the timer setting guidelines for GBC-1 model. GBC-1 model is a purifier, general in a purifier model we have GBC-1 timer settings. We will study about this one in this module, and in the next module we will study about the GSH1 model, that is the purifier clarifier model. Okay, so first let us see the purifier model and how this timer operate. So this is the timer diagram. Okay, operational diagram for the timers. What you see here 15, 14, 13 is I have taken the timer settings from the next page. So this is the automatic control panel timer counter settings. So I have taken SJ50G, that is the fuel oil purifier timer, standard timer. So 0 T0 we see it is 15 seconds, 001 is 3 seconds is the timer for opening bowl. Interval between any two operations is the interval timer, so it is in seconds, 15 seconds. Okay, replacement water timer is 03 is 14 seconds. Sealing water timer is T0003 003 is 18 seconds. Intermittent water supply wait timer C014 is 10 minutes. Okay, operating water supply for closing bowl T016 is 5 seconds. Discharge interval C015 is depending on the previous data. Note 1 we can see it is depending on the sludge discharge interval. So we have seen in the previous class where we have seen that generally for HFO purifier in 60 minutes we keep one discharge. So that is that discharge interval graph depending on the self ejector model. So SJ50 is generally 60 minutes for one discharge. So that is the discharge interval depending on the model. Then bowl washing water and counter, this is for the lube oil. So because we see this is for fuel oil, the bowl washing timer is given 0, and for lube oil it is given as 26 seconds. For bowl washing counter, this will give you the counter value, how many times the bowl washing water has gone. For fuel oil it is 0. So as we know that there is no bowl washing water in the fuel oil purifier, and in lube oil purifier we have bowl washing water counter is generally started as 6, with 6 counters it is starting counter. So this is the value I have mentioned in the previous diagram. From this diagram I have taken it here. Okay, now we are going to study this diagram. Chalo, ठीक है. What we see here, there are 4 operations. One is the purifying operation. After that there is sludge discharge process, and then just after the sludge discharge process the purifying process will start, and then again the sludge discharge process. Okay, so whenever we are taking a condition where the purifier is normally running, the purifying process is under progress. So what will be the next? There will be a discharge, sludge discharge or desludge. Okay, so at the time of desludge, the feed valve will close, the recirculation line will open, right? So there is a timer that will be activated. This timer is T001, that is the zero timer. So this is the timer for operational interval of each solenoid valve during the sludge discharge process. So there will be an interval of 15 seconds, standard 15 seconds for the SJ50 model. Okay, SJ50 model. So next 15 seconds the purifier operation will continue as it is until the time. So in this time, you see there is closing water going in, water for closing bowl still is under progress, closing water is going inside. So for this period, for the 15 seconds interval, and just 15 seconds will finish, replacement water that goes before the desludge, before every desludge we are sending replacement water. So replacement water will be sent for the next 14 seconds. Okay, जैसे ही replacement water time will finish, the closing water will terminate. So there will be no more supply of closing water. Then the timer number 1, which is for operating water for opening bowl. Okay, so opening water will be going. So how much time this opening water will go? This will go for only a short period, 3 seconds. So for 3 seconds opening water will go, will move the pilot valve and the bowl will open. So this time the bowl has opened. At this time, as the opening water has gone, during this time the bowl has opened. Now the sludge discharge has taken place as the bowl has opened for this period. So for this 3 seconds period the bowl will be open as the opening water goes. It will go khatak, the pilot valve will open, bowl will sit tuck, and the sludge will go out. Okay, sludge will go out from the purifier bowl. Okay, so for this 3 seconds only this desludge will take place. After the 3 seconds there will be next 15 seconds your closing water will be supplied. So you see this is the interval period. So closing water is going into this period and still the closing water is under progress. Then your sealing water will start going inside. So for the period your sealing water will also keep on going. So for this will be 3 seconds. So because total sealing water period is 18 seconds for this model, SJ50 model, 18 seconds is the total sealing water period. So since we started at the 15 second time, it will continue to up to 18 seconds. So 18 seconds will be your sealing water. Okay, then after the sealing water has finished and until here for total 30 seconds your closing water will go inside. Okay, after the sealing water time has finished, for the next period or the next operation to start, there is a waiting interval period for 15 seconds. So T001 is a interval timer, so it will wait for 15 seconds, and after the 15 seconds the feed valve will open. The feed valve will open, recirculation line will close, and the purifying operation will start. Normal purifying operation will start. Depending on this timer 005, this is the sludge discharge interval timer. Depending on the model type and how much time we have kept for the sludge discharge, so generally we keep it 60 minutes. So for 1 hour, next 1 hour the normal purifying operation is continued, but there is a intermittent supply of water. Okay, intermittent supply of closing water. We have seen this, why we give this intermittent supply of closing water from time to time, to maintain an effective water seal and keep the bowl closed during operation, and so that to avoid any opening of the bowl accidentally. Okay, so we keep it in closed position time to time which means we are supplying the intermittent. So this is the timer that is maintaining it. So T004 here is for 10 minutes. It is the waiting interval for the intermittent supply of water. This is the intermittent water supply timer. So for 10 minutes it will wait. Then the number 6 timer will supply the operating water for closing bowl for 5 seconds. Okay, for 5 seconds operating water will go inside and it will close the bowl, seal the bowl, and then for next 10 minutes again the waiting will be there. So for 10 minutes it will wait, 6 seconds water will go, for 10 minutes it will wait, 6 seconds water will 5 seconds water will go for closing the bowl, then again 10 minutes it will wait. So until the next 60 minutes this cycle will go on. So this will open for 3-4 times during this interval period. Okay, ठीक है, 10 मिनट वेट किया, फिर 5 seconds वाटर विल गो, फिर 10 मिनट वेट किया, तो 5 times it will happen. Okay, until the 60 minutes period is reached. So 5 times your closing water will go in this period. Okay, and then again as this 60 minutes time has finished in the automatic control panel, this sludge discharge process will start. The feed valve will close and the recirculation line will open. For the next 15 seconds the interval timer will be activated and the closing water will continue, and then similarly replacement water will go for beginning of the sludge discharge process, and the same process will continue for the continuous operation of the purifier. So this is the timer diagram for the purifier model of the operation. Okay, so we have taken here SJ50. You can see the same timing diagrams, timers as we have discussed before is mentioned here. So interval timer T000 is 15 seconds, opening bowl timer T001 is 3 seconds. Okay, replacement water is 14 seconds, sealing water is 18 seconds, intermittent supply water wait timer is 10 minutes. For closing bowl operating water supply is for 5 seconds. Discharge interval in our case is 60 minutes, and these are for the lube oil purifier. Okay, so that is what we have seen in this diagram. Just a second, in this diagram. Okay, I hope everybody would have understood the concept here for the purifier model. In the next model, which is a little bit more complex operation, that is for the G-Guidance model, we will see in the next module. Okay, thank you everybody.